Hi, I'm here to talk again about some more information about intermittent fasting. One of the biggest questions I get or concerns is, is intermittent fasting actually healthy? Is it a healthy way of going about losing weight? I know certainly that was one of my concerns when I first heard about this, when I was at a conference and talking with some colleagues, and there were some speakers on it. And if I hadn't had as much respect as I had for those particular people, I think I would have said, this sounds ridiculous. What do you mean? People aren't having breakfast. What do you mean they're not eating for 16 hours? What do you mean they're losing all this weight so quickly? That can't be healthy. Because I was looking at it from the mindset of more traditional weight loss. We're using food for fuel, and you want to lose weight, you want to lose it slowly. Burn a little bit of fat each week, and that's how it should be. And that's not wrong when you're using food for fuel. But this whole idea of intermittent fasting is to get your body using your body fat for fuel. So absolutely, that was one of my big concerns was, is this even healthy? I was a little skeptical. But once I did my own research and really understood the science behind it, I thought, oh wow, okay, this is just a different way of fueling the body, that's all. And the protocols for healthy weight loss, whether you're using food, whether you're using fat, are just different. So usually when people think, oh, is it, and I'm kind of working through what my concerns were first of all, okay, people are losing too much weight too quickly. Doesn't that mean their body's going to go in starvation mode? Because certainly if you lose weight too quickly, when you're using more food for fuel and eating 3-4 times a day, your body will potentially go into starvation mode because it thinks it's starving and hangs on to the fat. So that was my concern. Does the body go into starvation mode? And what's the significance of that? Weight loss is slow. Also, what happens is if it's in starvation mode, as people call it, often the body, in order to fuel itself, it might start breaking down a bit of protein, muscle, to kind of give itself a little fuel. So then you're not burning as much fat, but you're losing muscle. If you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. So therefore, weight loss slows down. And then when you do go back to trying to eat sort of a regular amount of food, you pack the weight on. That's when you hear people losing weight quickly and then they balloon right up. Well, the interesting thing is with intermittent fasting, it doesn't happen, because when your body's using fat for fuel, as it's burning more fat, it actually transitions so that will help maintain blood glucose levels, and then your body will end up hanging on to muscle, preserves muscle, protects it. So therefore, that's why when your primary source of fuel is your body fat, that means you need maybe 1,000 calories a day, 1,200 calories a day. Your body's breaking down that amount of fat, it could be half a pound a day, or in some cases a pound, which is a lot of weight loss, but it was just fat, it's healthy. So as long as it's just fat and it's preserving muscle, which is what happens when you're doing intermittent fasting properly, then it's completely, your body's fueled, so it's not going to go in starvation mode. It doesn't think it's starving because it's got all this fuel. It's got your fat, and it's burning that fat, and away you go. And because it's preserving muscle, it means that when you reach your goal in terms of weight loss, and you start to maybe want to eat more food, even if you want to stop doing intermittent fasting, as long as you're reasonable, just eating an appropriate amount of food for your body type and your metabolism, you're not going to pack the weight on, because it's not like your metabolism has slowed down. So that's the big thing. I mean, that's the thing I hear most people worry about is like, is it healthy? So it's completely healthy, and also really helps to wake up your insulin receptors, which means that your body's better at managing your blood sugar levels. So if you do go back and eat some carbohydrates later on and things like that, your body can handle it and break it down, and the glucose gets into the cells properly. It's not sitting there, building up in your blood system and then eventually getting stored as fat. So for that reason, it's actually very healthy and very safe to do. I mean, of course, people that have, significant health issues, pregnancy or breastfeeding, even blood sugar levels. I mean, some people, if you're on, medications for it, you should be if you're going to use intermittent fasting, you should be supervised, because medications will need to get managed. But otherwise, it's a very healthy form of weight loss. And the other two big questions I get, people think, well, aren't I going to be hungry all the time? If I'm not, right now I can barely go 3 hours and I'm starving, how am I going to do this? But as long as your body very quickly gets into fat burn and into ketosis, it's fueled, and appetite's actually suppressed. So and I hear this all the time. People are like, I thought I'd be starving. I can't believe I'm not even hungry. This is the weirdest thing. and particularly people that have issues with cravings are shocked that the cravings go away for the most part. It's other people where, oh, I'm going to be really tired and foggy in the brain because I haven't eaten. And in fact, when your body's burning ketones, it wakes up your brain and you have lots of energy. Most people find, a lot of my clients, myself included, when I do fasting, I'm like way more productive. I'm just kind of on fire, get a buzz. So if you had some concerns, hopefully that puts your mind at ease. And it's something that you're willing to look at. So, and check out, and it could be a great strategy for just overall health and definitely for weight loss purposes. Okay, thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.